Did you just call me a witch?
What? Which? Get it?
Yeah, 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 I get
Okay.
it.
Have you seen the video?
Yes, I've seen all the videos.
Okay. It's on the meme and on the meme.
My God, that's crazy. I mean, I believe it. Like as a teacher, I feel like that'd be the last thing that I would want to do. Because you have to get up so early. And there's nothing worse than getting up early after a night of drinking. Third grade is also insane. But I guess it's a good age to do it. Because, you know, the kids won't really notice.
Oh, how I love a good puzzle. Revelio. Could it be a Merlin trial?
I think it depends on the children. Oh my God. I think it depends on the child, because there are some children that I know that never shut up. Even with a good movie.
Mother's rolling in her grave, she is.
Beat into you.
You'll enjoy
Fair.
your time in Irondale. Shame about Porrig. Alohomora. Revelio.
I'd rather scrape cauldrons than work with monks.
Do people do nothing with their hands in the wizarding world? And your cow, yeah. Especially the cow.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
There must have been like a whole lot of pressure being like in a gifted class. Bring your tractor to school day? What the hell is going on in Canada? Did you have a bring your tractor to school day? Go on. No, we did not have a bring your tractor to school day. In Florida, it's pretty cool because there's a week, a week or 2 weeks in 6th grade where they take you on like a field trip, like every single day for a week or so. As I was saying, in Florida, they take you to this thing called Nature's Classroom. I can't carry any more Wiggenweld potions. And they teach you like about your environment and how it needs to be protected and stuff like that. And they teach you how to like navigate in the forest and stuff. They give you leaves or like, yeah, like leaves from a tree that taste like apple skins. It's really fun. I liked it a lot. I don't know if it still exists though. But it was great. But we also had like spirit weeks in high school where, you know, you dress up as something every day, like a homecoming thing. It sounds like a Kansas thing. Cause there's nothing to fucking do in Kansas or Oklahoma. There's nothing there. I think it was kind of like that. Less science, more like nature stuff. But they took us out on like boats and stuff. We got to dig around in the like the creeks that were around. We found like
safe to explore in there.
we found like some horseshoe crabs because we were by the ocean. Really fun. Kansas does have corn shucking, but that's about it because that's all that's in Kansas. Yeah, it's where you shuck the corn. Are you not familiar with corn shucking? You ever shuck a corn before? Yeehaw.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I needed to tell you what I've learned. I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb.
Yeah,
From what I read in
but the act is called
students,
shucking.
They weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse.
No, it's
dark magic
actually called
curses.
shucking.
If it's
I'm
in this
not
catacomb,
joking.
I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I didn't listen to anything he just said.
Explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I
Nope.
didn't, I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
No, legitimately, like I had to
I'll be
drive
interested to
through
compare what lies
Kansas to
inside
get
to what I've
here.
read about this catacomb.
There are cities, I swear to God, and it's crazy that people just like are born there and live there all their lives. There's like towns in the middle of nowhere, and there's one road in and one road out, and you're through that town in 30 seconds. And there's so many of them, but they're all spaced out so far apart. And there's like a church, one gas station, a restaurant, maybe like 20 houses, and like maybe a police station. Yeah, like we're not joking, like it's a thing that people do. Corn shucking parties. Oh, yeah, then sounds like you could live in Kansas or Oklahoma. Honestly, half of Colorado is like that.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
It was pots.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
But yeah, like half of Colorado is like that because
Start.
the mountains don't start until you're like 2/3 of the way across the state. And then you just look east and it's flat. So flat.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified. This room is taller than it looks.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I wouldn't mess with you for that long.
Confringo. Levioso.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
I think he's just cool with me. We didn't really make up. I got 2 quests from him at the same time. So I guess we're cool with each other. I only chose this because it was we're gonna learn Imperio.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Yeah, we don't joke about corn shucking in America.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
I don't know which way to
Bones
go.
outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
What's something weird you guys
There's
do in
something here
Canada?
by the altar.
Oh. Do you guys have like maple syrup parties or something? I foolishly mentioned the relic in my report, and I was reminded to leave it where it lay. But research must come before my fealty to the rules. I sensed something about this relic. I was told that those chosen by English oak wands have powerful intuition. I believe it. Therefore, when no one was looking, I acted. I conjured 2 barricades to isolate the relics. Ancestors forgive me, but I used their very bones as the key. I plan to return it, but first I must ready myself for our next assignment, learning the Imperious Curse, and the spell is said to serve well against enemies.
What did you find? That's a lot of bone metal.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning.
Oh,
the
it's in
Imperious
October?
Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or, in this case, no bone.
Is it like on a random Thursday like ours, or is it like a certain day? That's fair. But what the hell do I do with these?
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
More. Okay, great. I was always really fond of Thanksgiving too, because sometimes my birthday falls on Thanksgiving. So I get special food like once every 6 years.
If this archway's been barricaded, we can find a way through.
A Monday, ooh. 3 weeks in. Gotcha. Ours is always the fourth Thursday of the month.
Revelio. Accio. Invadi Leviosa.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
How does he like know all this stuff?
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Oh, it's just the third week. Oh, okay.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand's movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
I can do it.
Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Yeah, I know, I haven't gotten it yet. I need to. Don't I still have that? I think I needed to do something before I got it. Yeah, I needed to go capture some animals.
Revelio. Confringo. Finger. Stupefy. 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 Finger. Confringo.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Is that like the dark magic hanging off onto me or something?
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Wait, are you saying I need Bombarda for that? Or... No, okay. I just need it in general.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try. That worked. Keep going.
Revelio.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with humans.
It's a pretty solid spell list.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Revelio.
First, like, 3 doors I was doing stuff willy-nilly. And then I realized it was a puzzle.
This Slytherin student was so entranced with this place. Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Revelio.
The relic contains abundant potential. Its possibilities could benefit not only wizard kind, but the world. But the dark sacrifice involved to realize its intent may be too great. Until we know more, please do not remove this relic. Removed.
The relic. Look.
Could it be?
Revelio. The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no
Avada Kedavra.
idea, but we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
Oh. Is that ominous?
Is that ominous?
Jinx.
Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please.
Uh-oh.
Leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
I just like talk to him and then be like, hey, let's just get the fuck out of here. It's a tough choice. Because I get where he's coming from in all this. Oh, you don't make the decision? Okay.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
No, that's not what I
I
meant!
do think we should talk to him.
That's not what I meant.
But I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Shut up, really? I mean, how bad is it? Oh, okay. Cool. Cool, cool. If you say that, I'm gonna keep reloading until I do. I already got 2 out of 3. It's pretty good. Yeah, this is kind of stupid. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Revelio.
Uh-oh. Is Feldcroft on fire? Does his sister die anyway? Is he the real villain? Hi, Time!
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know.
How
what
are
had to be done to get
you?
this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
Are you feeling better? Last time we talked, you were sick. Oh yeah, a crash out is valid, to be honest. The VOD will be here after. But I'm glad you made it.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet.
At least these guys are okay.
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Okay, I'll play a bit.
You can't stop. Stop! I'm afraid of heights! Nothing like will think before you were born. Keep out the way!
Oh, is he gonna kill him? Oh. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You
Agree.
did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad you're feeling better at least. Or better than last Friday.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Oh, really? Just train on over there. Train on all over the place. It's been okay.
Revelio.
You know. It's been a week. But I'm glad it's Friday. Honestly, it kind of flew by, even though it, like, wasn't great, wasn't bad, you know? I don't think I ever told you guys, but I ended up, like, cutting my own hair. Funny enough, it was, I've been meaning to cut my hair for, like, a long time. Like, get my hair cut, you know, by a salon stylist. But last Friday, like, legitimately before we played Peak, like an hour before, I was hacking away at my own hair.
Revelio.
And it came out great. Yeah, I was I was like sitting on the couch waiting for like a hair treatment to finish, and I was scrolling through TikTok and I found this TikTok of this woman that cut her own hair, and I was like, that's easy. I can do that, and I did it. And it was wonderful. And then I was like, I need, because it was just like a blunt cut. It wasn't very, you know, like I needed something in the front. So I watched a video on how to cut like face framing pieces. Thought that was stupid and did my own technique. And it came out great. And now my hair has more curl to it. More wave. I have like ringlets in like the nape of my neck. But the more towards the crown of my head, it's more wavy.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
Maybe we should have a tally of how many times I've
Why,
used the
Sebastian?
Crucio curse. But I ended up cutting like 2 or 3 inches off. I don't know what that is in... I don't know, what do you guys use? Millimeters? Centimeters? Centimeters, I think, yeah. It was a big chunk, and now my hair feels a lot better, and I'm glad I did it. And I just, like, saved myself $100 by doing it myself at home. All of it? Wait, all of what? My hair? That's good. Yeah, I would never try with, like, any sort of bangs at all. All I really did was, like, I part my hair down the middle usually, and I just take the sides and I just kind of cut, like, a tapered down cut.
Revelio.
Oh wait, I forgot. We also use time as distance. Oh yeah, I do that. Like in... like time as distance. I do that as well. All the measurements? Okay. Except for Fahrenheit. Other than that, my week has been pretty uneventful. How about you? How was your week, besides being sick? Really? Fahrenheit instead of Celsius. It's like... that's kind of strange. The only time I ever really use Celsius is with safety data sheets for my job. But that's it. Like, I know that I always have it written down, like, on my computer so I don't forget, but I believe it's 140 Fahrenheit is equivalent to 60 degrees Celsius. And that's like the limit for flammability of a product before it's considered hazardous material. Yeah, I believe it. Like, All that interchangeability. It's gotta be so confusing. Times 2, add 26. That's so much math. Yeah, there's certain ones that I know, like 32 is equal to 0. Things like that. Oh, damn, that sucks. You guys haven't started school yet? That's kind of crazy. Seems kind of weird that you're doing, like, all that work like, right before school starts, though. First week of September? Okay. I think in the South it starts in, like, August?
You're only saying that because you're not very good at it.
It's a relief to finally have an arts
Yeah, because there's some states that have already started school here. It's really weird, like, the northern states started, I think, around the same time as you guys. But southern states go to school earlier.
School for Zenobia's gobstones.
But they also end school earlier, so, you know. Or end school later, so give and take. Oh, also, I went out, like, doing a little bit of shopping today. I found out, because I want to get into jump roping, I was looking for a jump rope at, like, a sporting goods store. There's different types of jump ropes, which I had no idea. Like, I went in there just looking for a basic jump rope. And there's speed ropes, there's weighted ropes, there's weighted speed ropes, and there was, like, leather jump ropes. And there was, like, one, which I ended up getting, which was, like, a regular plastic, regular old jump rope. But I didn't realize that there's, like, different types, and I had to Google real fast, like, is this the same? It's not the same. Last February, wow. I feel like that always happens though, because the same thing happened with like my old high school. After I had graduated, they had started building like an extension because the school was incredibly overpopulated. You had to like shove your way through the halls just to get to your class on time. It was a mess. And they built this like offshoot, and it wasn't done until like after I had graduated. I remember my brother had he was a year behind me. He had a class in the copy room where the teachers did all the copier stuff. I had a class in the teachers' lounge where they ate lunch. It was real bad.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft, nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought.
Good.
Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet."
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an hour when I have news.
Have you guys always lived in Saskatchewan? If you want, you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. But I'm just curious. Uh, yeah, it's so fucked that like stuff like education just gets if they do or don't get funding. The fact that they like this hurts the whole like the education of the children as a whole potentially.
Wonder who lives
Oh,
here.
you did mention that. Yeah, because you had that tattoo. I completely forgot.
You
I am
can't
so sorry.
imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
So do you have like a Vancouver accent? Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Canada's pretty big though, so that can be a big distance, right? A province over. Yeah, like you heard it one and like you know it, but you just forgotten a little bit. Accents are so cool too. Hearing the way, like the different way people talk is so interesting to me. It makes you so much more unique too.
I swear, none of you'd have a head left on your shoulders if you didn't have me keeping you in check.
Oopsie doopsie, hit the wrong button. Ouchie, hit the wrong button. Die. It's poutine. Poutine. And cheese. Boy.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
That's so specific. Little roly-poly ones that squeak in your teeth.
These rocks have seen better days.
I've robbed every.
Squeaky cheese.
I've seen you duel. Strategy won't work on.
Oh, it's Stalin.
I'm not done with you.
Oh no. You can do it. Come on, Ram. What's happening? Oh god. Okay, hang on. Load. A little faster, please. Oh yeah, they're like murdering animals. I consider myself justice. I can't. I'm acting on instinct. Oh my god. Oh my god. What's happening? I'm jumping off a cliff. I can't. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're just. How do I? All right, there we go. The justice system when you can freely murder. How fucking dare you call me ice? I would never associate with such scum. Take it back. I think it's that ancient magic stuff. Oh my goodness. Why am I here? I need to get a fucking... Okay, let's go there. How wonderful. Okay. Nope. That's not how that works. What the fuck?
I'm not going to hurt you.
Okay, we got that. Now we gotta get a frog. Which is over there. Goblins aren't real people. Uh... I think in like the actual like the movies and stuff, it's kind of like a known network. So yeah, in my case, I just kind of pop into people's homes. Oh, fuck. Run away. Oh, I'm fucked. What the fuck is this? Ouchie. Oh, it's here. It's here. Hey, don't lick me. I forgot. I wasted that. Oh, that's the. Yeah, I think the flute powder is kind of like a transportation circle, like in D&D. Like if you only know the specific patterns or whatnot, then you have access. But in order to make the travel not insufferable, you have to have access to everything, you know? Whew. Anyway. Oh, I'm gonna catch a little froggy. Come here, little froggy. You.
Assignment's all finished.
Yeah, sure, they could have made the map smaller.
Textbook execution. Bravo.
I'll be unrivaled at the next course.
Aww.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Can't say I'm terrible.
I take it you're ready to learn your...
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell
Yeah,
comes
he's
with a
really cute,
caveat.
isn't he?
It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people.
Oh no.
Use caution when casting it.
Of course.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we?
Well, I learned Bombarda. Yeah. I don't know. Come look. I just got it. You want to click the button? Okay, Will's gonna click the button. Okay.
Better be as cool as.
Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
On the pumpkin. Okay, we gotta do it on the pumpkins. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Go ahead and hit 4.
Okay. Yeet. Bah.
Excellent wand work.
Wow.
The spell
That was everything I
just
hoped to
like
dream for.
every time. Assured and in control.
Hi.
Do you want to do another one?
Where's the Bombarda Maxima?
That is Bombarda
Where-
Maxima.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought the Maxima was something you could throw on if you wanted to, like, go through a wall or something. Okay. I'm ready again. Point at that person.
I don't think it'll lock onto them.
Okay, here we go. No, you just point at whatever. Oh, yeah, he said it's better against people.
You want me to find you somebody?
But no, you don't have to.
I think I shot the other.
You could always just show me later.
I
don't
shot
wanna
the other one.
keep
I mean,
going.
you can still push it.
Just
you wanna
launch
push it
it?
again? It doesn't. It's not that impressive.
So, can you point at the ground?
It's not gonna do anything.
Maybe it's a little bit something.
Fun.
He said, "Wow." He had the same reaction as me. I think it's
That's
cool,
me, not him.
But like the whole the explosion was, I'll admit, the movies make it look like a giant fireball. So
Well, this is more of like a compressed explosion.
that's okay. I still respect it. It did blow up the thing it was pointed at. I appreciate you letting me do that.
Of course, it's his favorite spell.
That's just every killing spell combined into one, because it just
I know Crucio now.
you do.
And Imperio,
You're
yeah.
an evil wizard.
I am.
You gotta go to wizard jail. Time to get your happiness eaten.
They gotta. They gotta catch me first.
I'll never catch you as long as you
Time to get my
bombard them.
happiness eaten. Oh, he's gone. I'll tell him later that you corrected and said which. Don't worry. Oh, it's 11:17. Oh my god. I didn't know I could do that. He's gone. He won't see anything. Don't tell him. Yeah, you called me a wizard.
Places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Where'd you go? Hello? You called me a wizard. He said okay. Yeah. Thank you. He corrected himself.
So frustrating.
I am, in fact, a woman.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone.
Thanks. Thank you.
Your message mentioned
I
your
appreciate the
concern about
support.
an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
Oh.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
Yeah, I feel like witch and wizard is like an identification thing, you know?
She never listens to me. She called you
Kinda like
her little
gender.
gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from? It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Yeah, with all the poachers around, I'd be a little nervous for you too.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one? Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs.
What happened?
And that is just the beginning.
I feel like you'd
Self-transfiguration is
choke
common
when you
students at
slept.
Waterloo, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Yeah, you're right. I have called myself a witch, so you are correct. I appreciate defending my honor.
How does it feel to transform into an animal? Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective. Can you choose what form your animagus will take? Oh no.
Okay.
A person's animagus
Thanks for
form is
tuning in,
determined by their
Tangelo. Hope you have a
personality.
good night,
My
good
mother
weekend.
is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation.
Night
I
night.
believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me. Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have. It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent.
Yep.
She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
Yeah, it's gotta be stressful, like having your mom as like a foreseer.
We're making good progress. We can't quit now. I agree. I have never considered quitting. Even
Dream
for a
of
moment.
shucking
You
corn.
could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you. But you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward
Now you
conversation.
leave? You're sipping tea so noisily.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Oh, time. I was telling Ninja we have to find another time to play Peak because I had a lot of fun.
A demi-guise.
Where? Is it in here? It's probably in a place I can't go. We gotta find another time to play Peak because I had a great time. I don't know about you, but I love playing that game with you guys.
Taking down that troll in the village circle.
Over here.
I think we could. We were so close that first time. The kiln will be difficult, but I think we could do it.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Also, time.
Thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been
one sec.
thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
If it's all right with you, I'd rather not say. At least not at the moment.
Understood. We all have our secrets. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
I thought, time, you were for like not saying any words. You were incredibly emotive. And like the umbrella and the lantern and everything, I thought was so funny. You kept like popping it out. Very cute. Oh, and then the kiln before the update is the last level before the peak. That's my understanding. I don't know if it's changed at all. I don't think it has, because before the update, the only change was the fact that the ice mountain and the desert mountain got swapped. So originally it went beach, jungle, cold, volcano, kiln, peak. And now I think it's the same thing, except cold is replaced with the desert. Or Mesa.
I'll say it again. can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
So we were incredibly close the first time we played. I mean, not incredibly close with the kill part, but we got to the very last mountain before it all went to shit. I'm so tired. I don't even know if I'm gonna do this quest, but we'll get there and see. Yes, absolutely. Were you playing on like a Steam Deck or were you playing on a PC? Because I thought you were playing on Steam Deck, and then I think I remember like Ninja mentioning that you like like right click to climb. But I thought you were playing on a Steam Deck, so I don't know.
My parents visited the school once. All I can say is thank
Not knowing about the climb feature. That's crazy how far you got without like climbing. Absolutely insane. Ooh, what's your PC look like?
Stop. I have no concern. I almost had a treasure once. From my
Let me in. Let me in. I'm like about to fall asleep. Oh, hi Seb. Okay. Will has a gaming laptop. You guys are twins.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
No.
There was a rumor. Off on another adventure, are we?
I used to have a when I was in college, before I got this PC, and the whole reason I got this PC, I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but there's this, I even forgot the model name, but Windows came out with like their equivalent of like the iPad for a laptop, but with Windows.
A Daedalian key.
Oh.
Wonder where it might lead me.
Windows functions and like setup and system stuff. So I was playing like Minecraft and Don't Starve together on this detachable, it had like a detachable keyboard, and I would sit like crisscross in my bed with this thing propped up with its little flimsy stand and felt detachable keyboard, and that's how I played games for like 2.5 years before I got my PC. It was crazy. That thing got so hot, and it could had such trouble running Minecraft.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course! How exciting! I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Serona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Serona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Honestly, it's been taking all of my might. Like since we talked about it and you showed me that server to just not drop every other game and start playing.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Like I really, really want to play again. Ooh, yeah, Steam Deck. And oh, it's giving like when I would play my DS just like in bed. Did you guys ever have like DS's and then like at night you'd like sneak them in bed? I remember me and my brother both had DS's and we would make plans before we went to bed to play Mario Kart. Because our rooms were close enough to each other that like the signal would be fine and we would just race each other when we were supposed to be sleeping in bed. That and like Picto Chat, we would get in the same room.
Promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Yeah, we would like get into Picto Chat. And send messages to each other. There were days where I just like played Pokemon in bed, supposed to be asleep. Aw. Damn. But now you have a Steam Deck, and it's all okay. Hi, Athens. Hello. We've been trying to harness train Athens, but he's not a fan. I'll put it on him and there's no problem in like getting it on him, but once it's on him he just flops on the ground and then he'll get up and he'll flop, like he'll take 2 steps and then flop again. He's being really dramatic about it. I know, it's they act like it's hindering their entire ability to live. At this point, all I can do is be a witness. Oh my god. Yeah, about Minecraft, like I have to, I don't know, because we're starting Baldur's Gate soon. And I feel like I either have to grind out Skyrim or this game before we play Baldur's Gate. But once we get like this game and Skyrim out of the way, I think then I'll be good to play Minecraft. Maybe before then, if if I'm too weak to wait. But we'll see. Yeah, true. That is very true. That's where like anybody, you mean like when you say like community thing, you mean like just like in Discord and stuff? Anybody who joins Discord can like join it? I'm not familiar. Yeah, okay. I feel that. I don't remember if you mentioned it, Ninja, but do you like Java or Bedrock more? Oh, that's not too bad. Okay, I am not starting this quest tonight because I am about to pass out. Legitimately, I feel my breathing like slowing down. I'm like, I just want to get into bed. Java is better, Bedrock is easier. Please explain. I don't know, I'm not gonna get sick. Not from lack of sleep. I value my sleep very much, and as long as I go to, oh, it's almost midnight. Hopefully I'll be able to go to sleep. Sometimes if I go to sleep outside of my normal like bedtime range, I'll end up like dreaming about the thing I did that night, or like not being able to fall asleep at all or relax. Like the day that we played Peak, I didn't really fall asleep, but I just kept dreaming about Peak. It was crazy. Bedrock is more user-friendly. Okay. Java is like the adult version. But in terms of like realms, have you ever had realms on Java? Because I know you have that server on Bedrock. But my experience with realms, like I said, was not good on Java. Oh, okay. Maybe we should play on Bedrock then. Just because it'll be easier. I've never played, Oh, okay, that makes sense. I never... Well, is... Bedrock is like what's on the Xbox, right? Or is that Java too? Okay. So I have like a little bit of experience then, but it's been like 8 years at this point since I've played it. I never really liked it on Xbox anyway. The split screen always like tripped me up, but it could be nice to learn on Bedrock. Oh. Yeah, we'll figure it out later. I'm excited for Baldur's Gate though. I finally finished downloading it today. Oh, like there's different colors. Okay. But it's got like all the same stuff, so it shouldn't be too hard to go from one to another if it's got the same stuff. Yeah, I will. Maybe I'll do that in like the Discord or something. Yeah, I am. In September I'll be streaming Baldur's Gate. And I've gotten some people together to play. It's gonna be Ninja, Tangelo, and one of my other friends who really wanted to play. He's been in stream a couple times, but his name is Mighty Yin, and he really wanted to play the game with me, and he's really excited too. Yeah, I was on the like Baldur's Gate TikTok when it came out, but I don't know much. It was mostly thirst traps. But yeah, we're gonna be playing it on stream together, which will be fun. And I'll be doing character creation. Speaking of which, I want to start like hanging out in the Discord more frequently, like if I'm not doing streams. So if you guys ever see me like chilling in there, feel free to come and chat. Yeah, for sure. I will say Maheen is a little chaotic of a player. At least the way he plays D&D is pretty chaotic. In our campaign, he got together silver fulminate, which is like, you build bombs with that shit, and he like created a nuclear bomb and nearly killed all of us. So he's kind of crazy when it comes to D&D. I'd say that Tangelo is more like, he's smart, but he also likes to have fun. At least that's how he DMs, so I'm assuming, like as a player, it'll be kind of the same thing. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Save as frequently as I save Skyrim, for sure. It's gonna be crazy. I feel like, I don't know. Mighty might be taking it a little bit easy because he knows it's my first time playing. But who knows? Not me. Yeah, I hope you're able to watch time. It's always nice having you here. For sure. I don't know if we should like tell each other what we're playing or if we should just like show up with all of our characters made and see what happens. I think that would be pretty funny. Though I think I haven't like fully decided, but like you know what I'm playing. Or like the most likely thing that I'm gonna be playing. A bar can be fun. A nice morale boost. I'm wondering if anybody else is gonna decide on Bard too. Yeah, I've noticed that it's been like pretty busy. I hope things slow down soon for you. It's a lot. If it makes you feel better, work has also been a lot as well, with like probably not the same because it's, you know, all jobs are different, but yours sounds very taxing. And I hope you get some rest soon. Um, but also, yeah, we got a 4-part party. I've never played a bard in D&D, so I know like the mechanics of it, but I don't know if I could be a very beneficial bard. I'm still a fan of 4 cleric party. Yeah. Work, it's typically busy. I've only been a part of like 2 cosmetic companies, but from what I've noticed, like the busy season is, I want to say from like July to maybe September or October, because that's when a lot of like the innovation projects start coming to life, and then you need like regulatory input, and, like sourcing raw materials and all of that, which is what I'm involved in. Luckily, I think it's a lot easier than like product registrations, which take like months and months of planning. I used to be on the registration side at my old company, but I'll be honest, I'm so happy I'm not doing that anymore. Because there's just so much that can go wrong, and there's so many countries with so many different regulations, and it's a whole lot to manage, and I commend like the people on my team that do it. But no longer for me. Fun fact, I used to register products for Canada in my old job. And I knew like some of the regulations and stuff, and reviewing labels. So some stuff that you guys might see in the grocery store, I had worked on. Maybe one day I'll tell you. Or like I'll tell you offline or something. Oh, for sure. At least in my last job, there was more of like a process in place for this kind of stuff. But the company I'm with now isn't as established like in the regulatory field. So it's like everything is on fire all the time, and it's so difficult to like tell what's absolutely necessary at the moment versus what can wait. But I don't deal with that anymore, thank God. There's still like a lot of regulations with ingredients and stuff like that, but oh, especially with Proposition 65, don't even get me started on that. There's so much stuff that's on the Proposition 65 list. Yeah, our regulatory team is 10 people. So there's a lot of, I think we have a good enough team to where everyone isn't too overburdened. Don't get me wrong, there's definitely times where there's a lot of work for one person. And that's with like every job, you know, you go to, but it's not like it's not like that all the time. And I think stuff is delegated in a way that it's not, you know, overburdened, but we also really like to help each other and support each other when one is feeling overwhelmed. Why are you gonna get me started? Proposition 65 it's a California proposition that was enacted in, I think, 1986, and it's the safe water. It's okay. Hang on one. Let me get you the official title because everyone knows it as Proposition 65, but Proposition 65 is the Safe Drinking Water and Toxic Enforcement Act. It's basically like a list of ingredients that's known to cause harm, either like cancer, with certain types of ingestion into the human body. Like for example, titanium dioxide is on the list, and that's used or can be used in first of all, it's like a sunscreen filter, but titanium dioxide is on the list for like oral ingestion and inhalation, and it's known to cause cancer in those types of products. So essentially you want to formulate products that don't involve that ingredient if it poses a risk for like oral ingestion or inhalation. Most notably like powders. There shouldn't be, at least in, cosmetic products shouldn't be using titanium dioxide in like cosmetic powders and stuff like that, because there's a chance that, you know, and so you spill the powder or like something happens, you blow on the powder and it like puffs up and it's like in the air and you breathe it in, that can cause a risk to someone's health. It's stuff like that. It's a really long list of ingredients that pose risks to human health. Some stuff is banned in full, like in all types of exposure to people. Some stuff is just oral, some stuff is just inhalation, some stuff is oral and inhalation. But yeah, that's what I do. I review raw materials that we use in our products. That's one of many documents that I need to review for materials that we use. Yeah. Well, like the may contain peanuts just essentially covers manufacturers that have peanuts in their facility. So even though the product may not have peanuts, they put that on the label because it's made in a facility that houses, like, also works with peanuts, so if there is an allergic reaction, they're not held liable. In terms of like the testing, I think that California is it's way ahead than a lot of other states, but we've been having a lot of deregulation in the US. There's been this initiative from the Trump administration that's the 10 for 1 ruling. So like if you want to create a new regulation, essentially you'll have to find 10 regulations to get rid of. So it's really put a halt on a lot of, you know, new regulations being passed at the federal level. But because of that, the states are taking like regulation into their own hands, and we're seeing a lot of individual state regulations being passed, which makes it even more complicated because now not only are we having to deal with individual countries' regulations, we're having to deal with, you know, potentially 50 other varying regulations just domestically. And 50 is an exaggeration. Not all states are doing this, but there's some that are more prominent than others. Hi, Babby. Like New York and Washington, even like Colorado. Yeah. It's a lot, and things are always changing. But we find out through like regulated corporations like PCPC and like the cosmetics, I think it's called the Cosmetics Association. There's different like newsletters that you can like sign up for to get certain alerts. Like I have there's a huge like surgeons in litigations against companies. Proposition 65 is like one of the huge things that people will file for, and I get notifications like on those. Essentially like someone is taking a company to court for being misleading. But yeah, I went off on a whole tangent, but it's my job is so fun. Most days I just review documents. Everything I was just talking about is more like the technical side. But yeah. Google is my best friend. I think I know what you're talking about. There's been, I don't know if it's specific to California. I think it was like Washington or Oregon where there was some push for like extremely low levels of lead. I think recently that has been redacted because a lot of companies, like, you can't comply with stuff like that. And it makes me so mad because I took toxicology in college. It's like I have the knowledge of like literally the dose makes the poison. That's the law of toxicology. Like there's trace amounts of lead in a lot of daily things, but because it's at such low levels, it doesn't affect us. The regulation was like, I don't know specifically what it was, but it was to the point where it was impossible to formulate a product without levels of lead that low. But yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I don't know specifically, but that does sound familiar. The California testing. Yay, talking about at midnight. I don't mind talking about it when I'm like explaining it to people that are like interested in it. It's more so just being at work, you know? So I don't mind this. Oh yeah, TikTok will exaggerate a lot. So much. Oh my god. Oh, really? You talk about my day job. Yeah, the thing about regulatory, it's always something new. And a lot of the times it's fun because it's like, ooh, something different's happening, different problem solving. But the bad thing about it is it's never the same thing. So yeah, blessing and a curse. Yeah. Oh no, it heard us talking Baldur's Gate 3. It's listening. But yeah, oh, it's midnight. Well, good morning, everybody. That's fair. I also like listening to what people do and stuff. I don't know if I'm passionate about it. I feel like I'm good at it. But it might just be because, you know, it's busy season and I'm kind of just over it at the moment. But I do have a really great team. They're really wonderful. And I think they make it worth it to work in the department at the company. It's really great. I never really thought that I would be in regulatory though. It kind of just fell to me and I've just gone along with it. Aw, thanks. This year definitely I feel like since I started at the company, oh god, in October it'll be like a year since I started there. I feel like I've grown so much in like the regulatory space. At my last company, I think I was just like stunted. Like I knew what I was doing and I was good at it, but I really wasn't learning a lot outside of like what I was doing. So, I mean, yeah, this job is definitely maybe more aware of like what's going on. I've gotten a lot more opportunities like to go to conferences, things like that. And it's always nice like making an impact on certain products, especially products that like are on shelves at like the grocery store and Ulta and things like that. It's really cool working on a product and then seeing that product on the shelf after you've worked so hard on it. Like I'll go to Ulta sometimes and I'll be like, that's my company. Not really, but I'll go and admire like the stand and stuff. Yeah, I think it's normal too. Life just happens and suddenly you're in a career you never thought you'd be in. Happy Saturday. I just saw that. Yeah, like you see, yeah, you get it. I do think of you like whenever I see like some fancy construction or like how you were telling me about your grandpa. I think it was your grandpa working on like the building in Toronto or is it Ontario? I don't remember. But I see you guys in lots of things in day to day. I honestly see like a lot of like people in my life. I love seeing them in things just like out and about. Like I'll you just pass by something or you see something on TikTok or Instagram and it like reminds you of them. Ottawa, sorry. Okay, that's it. The gargoyle, yes, the gargoyles. That's what I was thinking of. Listen, I'm sorry. Sometimes I be forgetting. No, I've never been. Why isn't what's up with Ottawa? Another Freedom Day. You guys get a lot of those. Yeah, it's like, wait, what do you mean by Freedom Day? Like just days off, you mean? I should go to Toronto. I've never been. I've also really wanted to go to like Quebec. But I hear they're mean over there. Happy Freedom Day. Yeah, Labor Day is coming up. I'm so excited. I took days off, so I have an extra long weekend. I think I have 4 days that weekend. Well, we did just add, I think a couple years ago we added Juneteenth as well to our federal holidays. Yeah, I figured. Like, it's so beautiful there, but like, I don't know if I could handle just the, the snubbiness about it. It does look really pretty in BC. I will admit. It's been a while since I've been to Canada too. I haven't been I can't even say I like been to Canada. I think the last time I went it was like I was visiting a family, like we went to Niagara Falls and went across the border, you know. And that was like in 2014. Oh, yes. Oh my God. Please. I'm not even joking. Like if I ever go, please. Um I remember I don't even think this counts, but like I was I was a flower girl as a wee babby. And I do remember this, and it was somewhere in Canada. I was also 3, so I had no idea where the fuck I was. I feel like it might have been somewhere close to Toronto now that I think about it. But I've never gone like deep into Canada. And that's really sad because it's such a pretty country. Really? Why? Do tell. Polar bears roam free. Oh, Niagara. Okay, sorry. I thought you were talking about Vancouver Island. My bad. Yeah, it's good to see, and you guys have the better view anyway, so even if you did go to like Niagara, like as a American, you'd have to go over to Canada to get the good views anyway. I've heard it's definitely like not a great part of town. So I get it. It's kind of it's really touristy. Not kind of, it is. But it's got a nice park. And it's always cool to do like the Maid of the Mist thing and like behind the falls where you just get pelted with the water. You visit Buffalo, my alma mater. I wouldn't blame you if you didn't. There's nothing in Buffalo. Yeah, absolutely. It's a lot, especially during the summer. It's crazy. You have to go during the winter, which is the sucky time, but yeah, summer is too much. I agree. I would love to see the pictures though. It's been a while since I've seen the falls. Ooh, yay. Oh. These are some good shots. Oh, that one at night. Yeah. Oh. I miss it. Kind of. He typed that in Discord instead of the Discord or the Twitch chat. Oh, I forgot they lit up the falls at night. It's okay. Ooh, that's gotta be crazy. Yeah. Vancouver with all the storms. It's gotta be crazy like cloud formations. That was during the fall. Yeah, I was gonna ask, because like some of the trees are kind of changing color. You can see like the line of people. Oh my god. Ugh. Sometimes I wish I still lived near the border. Oh. Yo, drone shots would be so cool there. For sure. I don't know if it would be allowed though. I don't know. I haven't been there in so long. Last time I was there, I don't even think drones were a thing. Yeah, they're getting really strict in a lot of places. I don't know very many places where you can just fly drones anymore. Maybe like out in the middle of nowhere. Anywho, it's almost 12:30. And I do enjoy chatting with you guys. And maybe we can keep it going on Discord or something, but I do have to go to bed. Well, I hope there's no drones at the airport. That sounds like a terrible idea. Yeah, I'm also ready for bed. I just gotta go brush my teeth and hop into bed. I always play in my pajamas. That way, if something like this happens, I can just go brush teeth, go to bed immediately. Yeah, okay. We'll find a day to play Peak together again. And we'll chat soon. Yeah, good night. Thank you for being here. Always appreciated. Nice talking to you guys. Have a good night. Have a good sleep. Good weekend. And hearts and stars. I will see you when I see you. And good night. Bye.